Once upon a time, in the humble village of Nala, there lived a poor widow named Amina and her only daughter, Kemi. Their home was a modest mud hut, and though they owned little, their bond was rich with love. Amina, determined to break the cycle of poverty that had long shadowed their family, worked tirelessly. She sold fruits and wove beautiful baskets, but her dreams for Kemi stretched far beyond their village boundaries. Amina heard tales of a prestigious school in a distant city where the wealthy, the mighty, and the scholars gathered. Believing that connections with such people could alter their fates, she made a heart-wrenching decision. She sold every possession, from their meager furniture to her cherished heirloom jewelry, and even took loans from kind-hearted villagers. Her resolve was clear. Kemi would go to this school, meet influential friends, and secure a prosperous future. Kemi, touched by her mother's sacrifices, promised to make the most of this incredible opportunity. She traveled to the city, her heart a mix of excitement and apprehension. The school was grand, its halls echoing with the ambitions of its students. Kemi, with her village simplicity and her radiant smile, soon caught the attention of many. Among her new acquaintances was a charming young man named Tunde, a prince from a distant realm studying under a pseudonym. Tunde was enchanted by Kemi's sincerity and her fresh perspective on life. As they spent time together, sharing stories and dreams, a tender love blossomed between them. Back in Nala, Amina faced the consequences of her loans. The villagers were growing impatient for repayment, and her home was at risk. But she held on to hope, believing in her daughter's future. As Kemi's term progressed, she learned of a royal ball to be held in the city, an event where connections were made and futures were forged. Tunde, revealing his true identity, invited Kemi. Nervous yet excited, Kemi attended the ball, her presence a stark contrast to the glittering gowns and polished chatter around her. Yet, her genuine nature shone brightly, winning hearts and earning her respect among the city's elite. Meanwhile, Tunde struggled with a secret. His royal duties demanded his return, and an arranged marriage to secure political alliances. Torn between duty and his deepening love for Kemi, he faced a daunting choice. The night of the ball, a mysterious figure followed Kemi. This stranger, a woman from Tunde's kingdom, had been watching Kemi, intrigued by her influence on the prince. She approached Kemi with a proposition that could change everything. A secret venture that could bring wealth and security, but at great risk. As Kemi considered this, she received urgent news from her mother. Amina was desperate. The villagers' threats were escalating. Torn between an opportunity to secure immediate wealth through the mysterious offer and her need to protect her mother, Kemi found herself at a crossroads. With Tunde's future uncertain and her mother's plight urgent, Kemi made a bold decision. She would take the risk, use her newfound connections to save her home, and challenge the destiny laid out for Tunde. As the term at the prestigious school drew to a close, Kemi found herself facing not just the end of an educational journey, but also a bittersweet farewell. Tunde, her close friend who had grown to be much more, had to return to his kingdom due to his royal responsibilities. They met in their favorite spot by the university's serene lake, a place that had witnessed the deepening of their friendship and the blossoming of their love. With the golden hues of sunset as their backdrop, Tunde took a delicate necklace from his pocket. It was exquisitely crafted, with a golden pendant that shimmered like the sun reflecting off the lake. "Kemi," he began, his voice tinged with a mix of determination and sadness, "this necklace has been with my family for generations, given to those embarking on a great journey." He gently placed the necklace around her neck, his fingers lingering slightly as he secured the clasp. "I must return to fulfill my duties. But this," he said, touching the pendant softly, "is my promise to you. Wherever I am, whatever my obligations, my heart remains with you. I will return to you, Kemi." Kemi held the pendant, feeling its warmth against her skin, a stark contrast to the coolness of the evening air. Tunde's promise echoed in her heart, stirring a mix of hope and uncertainty. With a brave smile, she whispered, "I will wait for you." As Tunde stepped away, the necklace felt heavier around her neck, a constant reminder of his presence, his promise, and the future they hoped to build together. This token of affection and commitment fortified her resolve to pursue her dreams, not just for herself, but for the life they might one day share. Their farewell was a poignant moment, marking both an end and a beginning. With the necklace as her talisman, Kemi faced the future with renewed strength and hope, knowing that their story was far from over. As Tunde journeyed back to his kingdom, his thoughts were with Kemi. He had defied his royal obligations, rejected an arranged marriage, and now faced the uncertainty of his father's wrath. His kingdom, steeped in tradition and political alliances, might not understand his love for a girl from Nala. Back in Nala, Kemi felt the absence of Tunde deeply. The necklace, heavy with promise, seemed to throb against her skin as she prepared for her own journey, a quest that would take her deep into the forest in search of a hidden garden containing a rare medicinal plant, revealed only through ancient riddles she and her friend Zuri had painstakingly deciphered. The journey was fraught with peril. Kemi and Zuri navigated dense forests and crossed tempestuous rivers, their resolve tested at every turn. They were pursued by greedy treasure seekers, intent on exploiting the garden's secrets for their own gain. Using clever diversions, Kemi and Zuri managed to reach the garden first, gathering precious plants while ensuring enough remained for regeneration. Meanwhile, Tunde arrived in his kingdom to confront his destiny. He found his parents surprisingly receptive to his feelings, influenced by his passionate recounting of Kemi's courage and their shared dreams. Compelled by his conviction, they granted him a chance to prove that his path with Kemi could bring not just love, but a union beneficial to the kingdom. Back in Nala, as Kemi returned with the life-saving plants, she found her village in turmoil. The villagers, desperate for the money she had promised from her quest, were on the verge of evicting her mother, Amina. With the help of the medicinal plants, Kemi quickly set up a small healing center. As word of her miraculous cures spread, wealth and prosperity flowed into Nala, and the villagers' resentment turned to reverence. Tunde, now supported by his parents, returned to Nala with proposals for trade and knowledge exchange that would benefit both his kingdom and her village. Their reunion was a celebration of triumph over adversity, their commitment deepened by the trials they had faced. Together, Kemi and Tunde hosted a council with the elders of Nala and representatives from Tunde's kingdom. They formulated plans to protect the secret of the garden while using its resources wisely. Kemi established a scholarship fund with her share of the profits, aiding young villagers eager to study in the city and beyond. As seasons changed, Kemi and Tunde's wedding blended the traditions of both their cultures, symbolizing the unity of their communities. Their marriage was more than a bond between two hearts. It was a bridge connecting different worlds, fostering understanding and cooperation. Legacy of the Garden. Years passed, and the story of Kemi and Tunde became a legend in Nala and beyond, a tale of love's power to transcend boundaries and transform destinies. Their legacy, nourished by the enchanted garden and their unyielding faith in each other, continued to inspire generations. Nala thrived, a testament to the belief that the purest treasures are those that heal and unite. In this way, the tale of Kemi, Tunde, and the secret garden lives on, a beacon of hope and a poignant reminder of the power of dreams. Amina's vision for her daughter to meet influential figures transformed not only their lives, but also their entire village. From a humble beginning, armed with nothing but a mother's dream, a promise sealed by a necklace, and hearts full of ambition, Kemi and Tunde's journey became a testament to the idea that the greatest adventures often start with the simplest desires. Their story continues to inspire, a symbol of what can be achieved when love, courage, and opportunity converge. This enriched narrative rounds out the story by acknowledging Amina's initial dreams and their fulfillment, adding depth to the tale's conclusion and highlighting the transformative power of connections and love. If you liked what you watched, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and turn on notifications to watch out for more interesting stories. Please share, comment, like this video, and stay tuned for more engaging content. Thank you for watching.